Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today, I will be welcoming back my good friend Joyce Hyser, because this Saturday, January 18th, at the Alamo Drafthouse for San Francisco Sketchfest, we'll be showing a screening of Just One of the Guys for its 35th anniversary. Oh, I just love the sound of that. And I'm having her on the show today to talk about the upcoming screening, legacy, any thoughts on the movie, what have you. And I can't wait. Joyce is a lot of fun. So yeah, here is my new interview with Joyce Hyser. Hey Joyce.
Hey Tommy, how are you?
I'm spectacular. How are you?
I'm a little under the weather. I'm kind of freaking out because I was sick this morning. I never get sick, so I'm just like, oh, this is good timing.
Yeah. Oh, that makes me nervous.
I can't imagine that it will get worse. I don't think a flu builds. I think if you have a flu, it just hits you really hard. I don't think this is. I think I just have a cold.
Yeah. You should be okay by Saturday.
Yeah. I need to be okay by Friday because I got to fly, but I'm going to go get a IV drip and just pump myself full of good things. So I should be okay.
How was your holiday season?
Quiet. How about yours?
Low key.
I'm into low key. That's the way I like it, for sure. So, are you coming on Saturday?
Of course I am. Yes, I got the VIP and everything.
Oh wow! Okay, that's awesome.
So can you believe that this year, 2020, is the 35th anniversary of Just One of the Guys?
No, I can't actually. I really can't. It's kind of shocking when I remember feeling shocked at the 25th. I'm just like, wow, it's 10 years later now? I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, I just have so many fond memories of watching it on HBO and Comedy Central all those years, and I'm finally going to see it on the big screen. And it's funny, the last few years I've been watching the movies I grew up loving on the big screen, and I get a rush when I hear other people laughing at jokes that I thought I was the only one who thought was funny, because people I used to watch them with at home didn't think that they were as funny, and so I get to see it, on the big screen, and it's just a big thrill for me.
I'm telling you, it's a really a different experience. I just watched the other day, and on the big screen, and it really is amazing. It kind of blows my mind how this movie holds up.
Yeah. It's
35 years later, even with the very 80s fashion, but still is, if a movie holds up, it's really quite remarkable.
Yeah, the movie is just a laugh a second, and now that I'm older, I catch, everyone kind of smiling when they're in the same room with Billy Jacoby and stuff, like you. And it's just,
we were talking about it, that how incredibly difficult it was working with Billy.
Yeah.
Because he was so damn funny, and it was hard to get through a scene without bursting out laughing. It used to drive our first AD insane because we would constantly break out into laughter and then get a case of the giggles and not be able to stop. It was tough.
Yeah, Lisa told me, she said, when she found Billy, she said to Columbia, she said, this kid is the next Bill Murray.
Yeah, I probably would have been if he had stuck with it.
Yeah. He was
but it obviously wasn't where his interest lies. So he's a very talented guy.
Yeah.
And I think music is his passion, and he loves it, and that's great.
Yeah, his siblings are all actors too. He comes from a family of acting talent.
Yep.
So did you do a screening of it the other day, you said?
I did. And I won't be able to talk about it for a while.
Really?
I sort of teased it. I teased it out a little bit on Facebook, but...
Oh, I know what you're referring to. Yeah.
Yeah. But they have asked that we not do that anymore and wait until it's time, and then we can go out and market it.
Right.
So we'll probably be doing, I would say, before the end of the year, doing more screenings and things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So this screening on Saturday, is it the first one you've been to since the 30th?
Yeah. I mean, the 30th was the first. This is the second. And by the way, the first time I've seen Sherilyn since we made the movie 35 years ago. I haven't seen her since.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask that. Yeah, I met her at a HorrorCon last June, and she was just wonderfully eccentric and affectionate. She took a selfie of us.
She was great. I mean, she was great back then, but it was, 35 years ago. I mean, we don't know each other, so it'll be fun this year.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, I finally got to talk to Ari last year. He's very insightful and very deep, much like his nerd character, except without all the space cadet stuff.
Right? Yeah, he's such a great guy. I saw him last week too. He's wonderful, great person. Mm-hmm. And wonderfully talented.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any great memories of making the movie that you've never shared before?
I mean, off the top of my head, it was 35 years ago, Tommy.
Yeah.
It's just I say to people all the time, as I did with our cast last week, I hope you guys have a better memory than I do, because 35 years ago, that's a long time. But they refreshed my memory for a lot. Just sort of the parties that we used to have in my room. Because I think I've mentioned before that Lisa and I were the only ones who had suites, and so everybody would gather really in my room because she was working all the time. So we would have these great parties while we were making the movie. I mean, we became one big family. It was a great experience.
Oh, God, I remember the first time I talked to Julia Montgomery, and we were talking about when she made Revenge of the Nerds. She told me that they had these cocaine parties in the hotel room and stuff. One time they were in John Goodman's room, and he got so strung out he punched a painting in the wall.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah. I don't have any stories like that. I don't even... There were no drugs on our set. Mm-hmm. And very little drinking, actually.
Very little.
I was never a big drinker. So, especially in my, early... What was I? Wait, I was only 16. I wasn't legal, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's right. We had great fun. We had what was really unique, especially for a film like that, is we had about 2.5 weeks of rehearsal time, and that was really key to, especially for Billy and I, because I think that you get sense in the movie of this, a very familial feeling, that we really were brother and sister. And I really think that time that we got to spend together prior to the movie shooting, it was incredibly helpful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys are very believable together in that movie.
Yeah, and it's just like on a small film like that. I mean, obviously bigger budget movies always have the luxury of that kind of rehearsal time, but most movies like this movie, they don't get that. So we were very lucky that we had it, and got to spend time in a local high school and kind of get the feel for what it's like being in high school, because it had been a while, just a little while since I've been in high school when I made the movie. So that was pretty great. But I'm going to say, I have to save some of my stories for the things that are about to happen.
Yeah. During the screenings that you've been to for the movie, do people in the audience scream out the punchlines of each joke before the characters say it?
It happened at the 30th anniversary screening. I mean, the screening that I just went to was just for the cast. So, but the only one I've ever been to, yes, we definitely had that.
Yeah.
It's very cool. It reminded me, the only time that it ever happened in a movie theater that I was in was the Rocky Horror Picture Show, where the audience does every line practically. So it's kind of fun to hear the audience saying the lines out loud.
Yeah, I went to this one screening a couple of years ago, and somebody was doing that, and it was really annoying. I was like, dude, let them say it, not you.
We don't want to. I didn't pay big money to hear you say it. It is fun, though. It is kind of fun. I don't know that will happen here, but it was definitely, and it didn't happen a lot. It wasn't the whole movie. Like I said, when you go to see, I don't know if you've ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but
love it.
It's that's what it's like. I mean, it's the audience basically saying all the lines. So it wasn't like that at the 30th anniversary screening.
Yeah, I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show many times. I've seen it on TV at the theaters. I've seen productions of it. Heck, I even auditioned for a production of it not too long ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah. Rocky Horror Picture Show is really great.
Definitely one of my faves.
Yeah. I also love Phantom of the Paradise.
Which one?
Phantom of the Paradise.
I've never seen it.
It's Brian De Palma's rock and roll version of Phantom of the Opera. It came out the year before, and people compare it because it's very campy and it's musical. And it's really funny. Paul Williams is in it, and Garrett Graham, and all these like B-movie actors.
This is starting to sound familiar, but this is what I'm talking about, Tom. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a great movie. So yeah, I got tickets for the meet and greet. Are you two gonna sign a poster and take pictures with everybody?
I'm whatever they tell me. I don't really know that much about it. I just, they asked me to do it, and I said yes. So I think there's a VIP thing after a meet and greet afterwards, and probably photos and signings and stuff.
Yeah.
All that fun kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean they better have.
And I think.
Go ahead.
I think there are some tickets still available. If anybody wants to go to their website, it's SF Sketchfest 2020. So it's SF is in San Francisco, S is in Sam, K is in cat, U is in elephant, E is in Tom, C is in cat, H is in hello, Seth as in festival, 2020.com.
Yeah, the tickets went on sale Thanksgiving weekend, and I had...
You know more than I do.
Yeah. I had to wait like a month before I got my tickets and stuff, and I was like, oh God, I hope they're still on sale, you know. And I was glad that the meet and greets was still on there and stuff, you know. And they like had a number of how many people had bought tickets, and at that time it was like 49 or something. I haven't looked on it since, but it should be a pretty good screening. And it's funny, I've been doing stand-up comedy for 14 years. I did it for 10 in San Francisco. I never once went to Sketchfest, and this is going to be my first Sketchfest experience, even though I'm just going to this one screening.
You know, I honestly don't even really know that much about it. The people that I've spoken to so far are really, really nice.
Yeah.
I honestly, I really don't know that much about it.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a nearly month-long celebration of comedy where they have, you know, screenings, and they have stand-up comedy shows and improv shows and podcasts, live audience things. I mean, it's pretty cool from what I've been told.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of it, and it's going to be great to see you. And it's going to be great to see Sherilyn.
Yes.
I'm excited.
So do you have any other... So do you know if you have any other screenings scheduled yet?
No, I don't have anything scheduled yet, but I have a feeling that sometime around March we'll start doing some more. March, April.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the exact date of the release date of the movie, so we'll probably do some screenings maybe around that 35th anniversary release date.
Do you know if they tried to get in touch with anybody else from the cast to come to this, and they were only able to get you and Sherilyn?
No, I don't think they asked for anybody else. I think it's just us, as far as I know.
Wow, you must feel really special.
Yeah, because nobody else knew about it. Lisa didn't know about it. None of the other cast knew about it. So I think it was just it's just Sherilyn and myself.
Nice. Well, I got a couple quick jokes for you before we part ways.
Yay! Okay. Always love your jokes.
Oh, thank you, Joyce. That's more than most people say. Okay, everybody remembers the old nursery rhyme. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids she didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
What did her right leg say to her left leg?
I don't know. What did it say?
Nothing. They never met.
Oh, my God. Okay. Next.
I hope that cured your cough.
I'm just like, I know I don't want to have a coughing fit right now.
Okay.
All right, hit me up with the next one.
You know the difference between a golf ball and a G-spot?
What is the difference between a golf ball and a G-spot?
It'll take a man 20 minutes to find a golf ball.
And, all right, Tommy.
You have to admit that has a little bit of truth to it.
A little bit of truth, yes. Yes, it does. And I'm blushing, and I would, I'd work on your act before I see you on Saturday.
Don't worry, I'm going to be myself in person. I'm not going to be my on-air persona. But I'm so looking forward to it, Joyce. I'm going to be bringing my mother with me because she loves the movie, too.
Oh, wow, that's so awesome. I love that.
Yes.
Right, Tommy and his mom. Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to promote it. And I wish I had seen your email before, and I wish I had actually even thought about it before. I mean, I just posted it on Facebook today.
This is perfect
a
timing.
while ago. But nobody asked me to, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm not good. I don't think about things like that. I'm not good at promoting myself.
Yeah.
Great at promoting my foundation, but not me, or anything else. But I very much appreciate you giving me an opportunity, and sorry I didn't see it at the email over the holidays. But I wish you a Happy New Year and your listeners, and I very much look forward to meeting you or seeing you on Saturday.
Yes, this was perfect timing. Don't worry about the holidays. We got it just in time, and I'm so looking forward to Saturday. Please rest up so you can be nice and fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, and be able to think a little clearer. I mean, and I'm thinking, oh God, poor Tom, my energy is on the floor right now, but I'm gonna get better, and I'm gonna be fun and interesting and funny.
I can't wait.
Funny.
All right, Joyce, you have yourself a great rest of your day and get some rest.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you Saturday.
See you Saturday. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, there you have it. Joyce Hyser. Ain't she a sweetheart? I want everybody who's listening that lives in the San Francisco area to go see Joyce and Sherilyn Fenn for the 35th anniversary of Just One of the Guys at the Alamo Drafthouse, Saturday, January 18th. Check to see the website for tickets available, and if there's a meet and greet still available, get it. Because Joyce and Sherilyn, they are two golden ladies, two beauties. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, add me as a friend on Facebook, join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past, because the present sucks. Later, dudes.